Can you interpret a dream of a sexual nature? That's the question somebody asked me. And I say that a dream of a sexual nature cannot be interpreted directly, but you have to study the dreamer's life and some of the details within the dream. When you're studying the dreamer's life, you ask this question: what other dreams do you have? Now, normally, if a person who's struggling with a dream of a sexual nature has 3 of these dreams, they mean this in their life. I'm going to be showing you those 3 dreams. When you are struggling with a dream of a sexual nature and you see a snake in a dream, it shows that you're struggling with a spiritual spouse. But snakes are different in dreams. Some are yellow snakes, some are black snakes, some are red snakes. So the color of the snake also allows us to help you to understand what type of spiritual spouse you're struggling with. Is it a generational issue? Is it something that you did yourself that invited the spirit? We can be able to study from that. Now, people who dream or have dreams of a sexual nature also have dreams of dogs, some of them. Now, let's say you have a dream of a dog. What does it mean? It shows that you're struggling with a spirit of lust. A spirit of lust has opened this door for you. So you're not just having a dream of a dog, but it's also rooted to the dream of a sexual nature that you're having. So you do not interpret the dream of a sexual nature directly. You look at the dreamer. You ask the dreamer questions that help you to understand what they are really struggling with. Now, the other dream that they might have is a dream of eating. I'm not saying all of them, they have dreams of snakes, dreams of eating, and they can have different dreams. You have to study. You have to ask them questions. The questions help you to understand the root of their issue. When you understand the root of their issue, you can be able to help them to find deliverance. The key is to get to deliverance. But the Bible says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. So revelation gives you a footstool or a standing point for deliverance. Now, the other dream that they have is a dream of eating. Now, what does eating indicate? Eating indicates giving themselves to fleshly desires. So meaning that the door could have opened through a sexual act or something that they are addicted to or an issue that they're having with their flesh. Now, I need to speak now on keys to interpreting a dream of a sexual nature. The keys are to understand who the person is in the dream. Now, when you're able to note who the person is in the dream, like, let me give you an example. Let's say someone was in a relationship, and the moment that they got into that relationship with that person or slept with that person, the dream started. So the person who initiated the dreams of a sexual nature is that person that you're seeing in the dream. But it could be that you normally have dreams of a sexual nature and the partners change depending on who you have met at that moment. You can even have a dream of a sexual nature of someone that you might have respect for. The dream is not about that person, but it's about you because the partners are changing in the dream. So pay attention to who the person is. When you're paying attention to who the person is, you'll be also asking the dreamer. Now, you can do this as the dreamer to be able to pay attention to why you are having these dreams of a sexual nature. Now, the other thing is to pay attention to the timing. Did the dream start when you entered the person's life? When did the dream start? Did they start? Because sometimes if you're able to understand the timing on when the dream started, you're able to understand the cause of the dream. You're able to understand the cause of the dream. You're able to analyze the patterns. So the challenge that we have a lot of people is they do not focus on the details. And even, let me give you an example. There are people who struggle with dreams of a sexual nature. They happen before breakthrough. So the dreams are coming before breakthrough. So you study the pattern. The dream happens before breakthrough. The dream happens when I meet a new guy. The dream happens when I meet. The dream happens. So you are studying the pattern. That's the key to understanding that dream. So dreams of a sexual nature might not be interpreted, but you need to focus on the underlying issues, the other things that are happening around the dreamer. They are the ones that help you to understand the root cause of that dream. So though they are not interpreted directly, but by paying attention at the dreamer's life, you are able to discover the root cause of those dreams. God bless you.